Koblitz, but I'm always going back at the table pretty much every Sunday. But I want to back up maybe 18 years, which is when, I think it's about 18 years ago that I joined this church. But before that, I'm a Reformed Catholic, which I think there's a lot of Reformed Catholics out there. And I became unchurched, actually, for a very long time because the Catholic wasn't right for me. When our son was young, like second grade, my husband said, you know, we really should go to church. We should lead by example. Okay, so I church shopped a little bit, and I ended up here 18 years ago, and I've never looked back because this is my church family. And there's an unbelievable amount of support here. One of my favorite poems that I think about when I'm thinking about church, and I know that a lot of you have probably heard this, but I'm going to read it. One night I dreamed I was walking along the beach with the Lord. Many scenes from my life flashed across the sky. In each scene, I noticed footprints in the sand. Sometimes there were 2 sets of footprints. Other times there was 1 set of footprints. This bothered me because I noticed that during the low periods of my life, when I was suffering from anguish, sorrow, or defeat, I could see only 1 set of footprints. So I said to the Lord, you promised me, Lord, that if I followed you, you would walk with me always. But I've noticed that during the most trying periods of my life, there have been only 1 set of footprints in the sand. Why, when I needed you most, you have not been there for me? The Lord replied, the times when you have seen only 1 set of footprints is when I carried you. That is so true. Everyone has ups and downs in their life, but I know during the low times in my life that the Lord is there with me and helping me along. There's been a couple times when I've been here when my dad had his strokes and was in the nursing home. I needed my church family. I struggled with my son, who is now 26 and a wonderful young man, but when he was in high school, we had hard times. My mom has stage 4 ovarian cancer right now, and my church family helps me through every day. One of the things that I did to give back is become a part of Stephen Ministry. I've been kind of an inactive member right now because of with my mom, that's enough on my plate. But I know that I will come back. And I got to care for someone for years as she journeyed through a hard time too. And I'd like to think that I was in the place of God or Jesus, and I was helping to carry her. And I know that I did because we had a wonderful relationship. So that's my story. Pastor Park said, when we talked about me talking, that I had 5 minutes. I don't know how many I've taken now. And this is the rest of what I want to talk about. No, I got that from Dave Trapp. What do you think, Dave? Do I have time to get through this?
You can shorten it up.
Anyway, so now that's my story, but now I get to talk about Scrip, which is my passion. And a long time ago, Becky Barnes would go around and talk to people at church that everyone has gifts. We're going to have these meetings and you're going to find out your gift. And I was like, yeah, right. That's for everybody else. Not me. I don't have anything. I'll just come every Sunday and I'll pray. But then a friend of mine gave me a gift certificate for Ciatis. And she told me she bought it at church. She's a Catholic. St. Pat's. And she said, well, our church makes money when I bought that gift certificate. And I said, how can your church make money on gift certificates? So she explained it, and I thought, if the Catholics can do it, the Methodists can do it better. And that's how Scrip really happened. But Scrip continues. This summer will be 8 years. And if it wasn't for everyone faithfully coming to that table every Sunday to buy gift cards for purchases you're making anyway, see, I'm getting a little pitch in there. And if it wasn't for the wonderful people who help me there every Sunday and who are on the committee to help figure out how to spend the money that we make, it wouldn't be the program that it is today. So it has been almost 8 years this summer, and I am ecstatic to say that the last time I did the books for the beginning of this year, we reached $100,000 that Scrip has made for church. 2 weeks ago, in honor of Kathy Page, the Page family matched the profit, on Palm Sunday. And one other family also matched. It's not too late if you still would want to match that amount. But that Sunday profit, because it was so hyped up for the month before, and so many people waited, and we sold over $13,000 of Scrip that day. The profit was $666.55. So Scrip is donating that Sunday's profit. The Pages are matching it, and the other family is matching it. So just that Sunday is $2,000 toward the campaign.
Yeah.
Betty Trapp and Diane Panzer are going to come up because we have a presentation to you, and I guess Wes needs to come up too because he's the one who gets it. But I am, again, just so excited. So people come up every week and they buy their women's and they buy their Quick Trip and they buy their festival, and that's pretty standard. People like Subway. We really like Culver's. We like our custard here at church. I sell quite a bit of McDonald's. The guilty pleasure of cards that I sell for people at this church that I think I really sell a lot of. Anyone have a guess? And besides the normals, so like besides the Quick Trip and the groceries, not too many Cold Stone, but I do sell those.
Ciati.
We sell some Ciatis, but I've heard it. Panera. I'll tell you what, we like our bagels too. So, but with no further ado, the Scrip committee, we've been planning for this day for years. We've talked in our committee meetings about the building expansion, building onto our church, and we've kind of saved a little bit of money. So Scrip is going to give, reveal. $20,000. That will be a $10,000 check right now and $5,000 for the next 2 years, but for a total of $20,000. We can't do it unless people keep buying, but this is just unbelievable. I'm getting a little teary. This is my passion, and the wonderful thing is I'm just as passionate today as when we started it 8 years ago. Thank you.